What's going on? I don't know how this is going to stream. I am starting the renovation. Got off work, working on some projects. Got to go back to the store, and I got to get some staples for my underlayment stapler here. So this is the stapler right here. It's pretty much I needed 51 staplers. This is called a hammer stapler. It's not like the standard stapler gun. It basically hammers on, so it gives a lot of torque when you hammer it down, so it stays in place. When you use just a regular staple gun, it doesn't hold, doesn't have that much power. So this is I looked in a video on YouTube, and this is what tool was needed to put down the floor underlayment. So I gotta go back to the store and get some staples. So yeah, I don't really, I'll say this. Gary, Indiana is an opportunity zone for hardware store because they do have a hardware store. They have a few, but they close early. So after 6, you could just pretty much forget about getting any hardware or whatever in Gary. You have to go like probably the nearest town over is Maryville to get any hardware, or even another town, Hobart. So it's about 2 miles from where I live, and basically I've been here so much that shit, they probably know me by first name and last. Like I pretty much I built my whole house from between Menards, Lowe's, occasionally Home Depot. So that's where I'm headed right now. I'm trying to get some staples for this underlayment project. So mainly what I'm gonna do with that room is that I'm gonna put carpet tiles because the office, our office is pretty good with carpet tile. So that's what I'm gonna put up. Um, Basically, the floor is so kind of, I want to say, it's not really that well put together. It's an old floor. So I'm putting the underlayment down. You don't necessarily have to put underlayment down on carpet, but it's recommended. It's definitely recommended. Um, any flooring you put down, you probably need underlayment. So that's a pretty good standard thing to do. So yeah, it's another thing that I had to get today, and I don't I don't really too much worry about if I got to get a tool or not and the cost involved with it. Even if it takes me to a tight budget, the reason why is, especially now, I'm dragging my feet on this project, on the different projects. The tools that I need help me. The tools that you need help you complete the job a lot quicker, faster. Uh, I don't have a lot of time, so anything that gets me something done quicker, faster is just is highly recommended. So basically, I spent quite a bit of coin on a drywall sander. It was pretty much a Harbor Freight. Probably have a Harbor Freight near you. depending on, I don't know where they are in America, but pretty much Harbor Freights are all around. So I had to get that because it's gonna save me time when I do my sanding. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put about two coats of mud. After the second coat, sand it out, and then I'm basically going to go right into priming because basically, yeah, it's I got a whole house to do. House is over 1,000 square feet. So the sander is just gonna help me out. It was something I was gonna get anyway. I recommend anybody that's trying to do drywall to get one because trying to do it by hand, unless you have basically a small patch, maybe one wall to do, like one side of a wall of a room, uh, you probably need a drywall sander. So that is something that I'm going to be probably doing today too, is doing some sanding because I want to get that room done, and then I just want to move down the line and just attack each room by room. I might even sand two rooms today. So um, yeah, pretty much gotta go run up in here and get some staples. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. Back. So, yeah, I got the staples, so I should be good to go. I'm trying to get stuff done, man. I'm trying to be more productive. So I think these conversations kind of need to be had, and then also I just want to be more action oriented. Just talking, just sitting like talking about random celebrities and shit on YouTube. It's like it's enough people doing that. That shit's not really helping me out. You know, either talking about it or even be honest, listening to it. I mean, I listen to it from time to time. I mean, but at the end of the day, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. You know, um, if you got the budget for renovations, that's like, man, that's gold. That's good as gold. If you got a like a full budget, I'm talking about uh you got the house inside and out, whatever's needed as far as you got access to or whatever. I mean, that is like good as gold because you know trying to do stuff without being a wealthy banker is very, very difficult. You know, you have to fund your own projects. You only have so much at one time, so you got to stretch out stuff, stretch out projects, and you know if you do know how to do certain things, yeah, you're gonna do it. Most likely, you're gonna do it. You know, you figure out, okay, well, I know I can do X, Y, Z. You're gonna 9 times out of 10, you are going to be the one that's gonna do it. You might have some help, but you're gonna be the one that does it. I listened to a guy that he's on YouTube too. He buy old houses way out in the country. That's what he does. I don't really know where he is. I think he's from down south somewhere or something. It's like his house. If you research $9,000 houses or something, I bought a house for $9,000 or something. Like, yeah, it's some dude that's he just fixes up old houses out in the sticks in the like rural areas and stuff. I don't know where. Sound like Tennessee or something like that if I had to guess. But he does most of the work. You know what's going on, Alonzo? I thought I was just talking to myself, man. I shoot, man. I was I was thinking about, man. I was like, Alonzo, man, shoot. I gotta ask him, man, about his sign, man. Like, because I work with a dude that's an Aries. I'm like, man, how to deal with y'all, man? Like, what's the best way to deal with y'all? Like, he's an Aries, but he his life is a dumpster fire, and it's like I be trying to give him advice and shit, and he older than me, and it's like I want to say envious to a certain extent because it's like, dude, I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm telling you, hey, man, you probably need to do this, this, and this. I mean, I'm pretty confident you'll be able to get it done. And it's like he just rather just not do it and just be mad, be broken, angry. He suffers from BAN real bad, broken, angry. And it's like, man, trust me, man, I got the same affliction. But I know the long term goal and I believe in it, and it's not even so much believing. Um I know I can pretty much see it through because I've done it before. This is not my first rodeo. And it's like, he's got more opportunities even than I have because see, here's the thing, like, we both ex military. He was in the army. He's got his GI Bill. I mean not GI Bill, veterans loan, VA loan certificate. He got the ability, as far as I know, to get a VA loan certificate. I don't know. He might be selling wolf cookies, but I think he pretty much said he does qualify. So um, I don't get no veterans loan. If I'd had a veterans loan, my my situation would be a little bit different, a lot different, because I'd have a complete renovated home and a mortgage. Because it's pretty much a VA loan is guaranteed. It's 0% down. I think it is some credit qualifications, but it's pretty much earmarked by you being a veteran. You doing it. That's one of the reasons why people join the military. That's one of the incentives. They want to get that VA loan. They want to get certain benefits and whatnot. They want to go to college. That's why people. That's what recruiters sell. Uh, you know, to get. Let me show you this real quick. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was a deer that just crossed the road. Um, but anyway, man, what I do, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just told him, like, basically, man, he don't want to, check his work, basically. I said, man, you gotta check your work, dude. If you don't want to do it, that's your ego, man. Let's say that's your ego. He's like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't about to do that shit. I said, man, that's your ego, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My situation is kind of sweet to a certain extent because I don't really technically need to work a job. I've pretty much done that already. I went to self-employment and I was pretty much all right. And I'll be honest with you, I was a lot less stressed out. Got a lot more sleep. Only thing is just, yeah, the money was tight, but it's like, man, I mean, I got a different situation, man. It's like I had to go through hell to get my circumstances, and it's not even that much. I had to go through hell to get what I got. It's not even that much. So it's like, if you're not willing to go through hell, sometimes you gotta fight. You gotta fight the devil to get what you want. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's like you might have to fight to get little small crumbs. But it's about momentum, man. I mean, it's about momentum. You got, you know what I'm saying? People think everybody got something sweet. Everybody thinks somebody got it sweet. Somebody died for what you got right now. It might be somebody in your family, man, that made a sacrifice to get what you got right now. Your parents, they work hard to get whatever you got. If you got something from them, even right now, you alive because somebody either most likely avoided death or uh, killed somebody else to live, or whatever the case may be. They done avoided a lot of problems that life comes at your way. Like, it's not like, man, people got, not everybody. Some people, they make it look like it's easy, because people might be easy going and stuff like that, but it's definitely not easy. Like, you people can't see what you went through. They all only thing they see is what you got. And it's like, dude, it's like, man, and believe it or not, this dude wanted me to kick it with him and shit. I was like, come here, kick. I was like, dude, come here, come on. And I still got my other cat, so I'm pretty busy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, man, people, most people don't get shit sweet. Some people maybe, I mean, it is people got stuff sweet, but it ain't me. I promise you. If it makes you sleep better at night, whatever I got, I fought hard for it. I done, man, shoot, fought sleepless nights, shoot, cold nights. I mean, all kind of nights, man. Just going through it, and I'm still going through it. And it's like, it ain't. I know it's better. It definitely is better than it was, but I mean, it's like, man, I didn't get this way by things being handed to me and being sweet. It's like what I tell it. See, this is a combination of what I talk about on my channel. You know how basically it's gonna be a time. I said I'm just gonna be, man, sitting back trying to do what I gotta do and trying to motherfucking take people lunch. You know, I'm not about to be giving no advice and none of that shit. I done already did that. Now sit back, do the shit I know I was supposed to do, and you know what I'm saying? Basically, um, yeah, just do what I gotta do, cause it's already pretty much done. Like I said what I said. It's time to do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's time to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? I done already said what I said. I didn't gave the advice. The advice is still there. If you see me coming up, or you think I got it sweet, well, I done told you. I done already said what I said. I already said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I done already gave away the game for free. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take the time out to listen. You don't want to hear to the lesson plan, and you don't want to do the work. I mean, trust me, I understand. I totally understand. Because, like I said, I wish to high heaven I had the full budget to complete this house and, yeah, go from there. Some dude, man, he came in and I got a video. I got a video of this house, like the first kind of walkthrough that I had from some dude that's a carpenter. He's a carpenter. He told me like over 20 grand. And I thought it was ridiculous. But I was like, dude wasn't lying. Dude was telling the truth like I'm up. Like, matter of fact, it's 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 more than 20 grand. What I have to do for this house is more than 20 grand. I've already just about, yeah, I've already went over 20 grand over the time period that I've had this house, putting material and labor costs for paying other people. Uh, I've already went through that. Now the dude, I talked to one of my friends, and he said that the guy he's sick or something, or he's dealing with cancer or something like that. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? That dude, he was kind of he was kind of talking about a lot of different stuff, but definitely he was he was definitely right, and I did not have no 20 grand to be paying him. Um, that's not something that would have would have happened at that time. Like, that wouldn't have happened. Now I'm gonna switch to my other phone because this phone is losing juice. Actually, you know what? It's kind of rocking pretty good. Let me go get my charger. So, uh, let me see here. Get my phone charger here. So yeah, I mean, it's a Mercury retrograde, I believe. So, when them Mercury retrogrades be hitting, people are, you know, be acting real tripped out. You know what I'm saying? So I already kind of know. Now me, I'm mindful of it. See, like I said, most people don't know anything about any Mercury retrograde. They have no idea about any retrogrades. And people have the idea that it's about a belief system. No, it's not about no damn belief systems. It goes into astronomy. Astrology is just kind of like an offshoot of astronomy. You have astrology and astronomy. There is something called a retrograde, and there are something called planets. And if a planet is in retrograde, it has some effects on, the universe, basically, on the Earth. So I might be a little distant here. Um, what I'll do is, let me see here. I'll just turn the video camera on, that way you can going on. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll turn the video camera on. Uh, so yeah, I'm basically doing what. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm basically working on this floor here. So I got another cat here, female, about 11 weeks old, very smart, very agile. So yeah, I'm gonna get started, man, working on this floor here. Let me see here. Let me set something up. Move this over. So yeah, it's gonna be, yeah. That's how people get jealous. Like you could goddamn. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something true. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You could goddamn lose both of your legs, uh, have an accident, crack your spine in half. Uh, you could pretty much uh have all kind of stuff that happen to you, and then you get a whole bunch of money, and then you get some false legs, or what do they call it, prosthetic legs, and then basically get a multi-million-dollar settlement, and then you gonna buy whatever you like. You gonna buy a car, whatever, and then basically people they gonna be jealous. You got a Bentley, you got a Range Rover, a couple different cars. They just see what they see, and then you walking like this and shit. They see, what I'm saying, they see a limp. They like, they gonna try to probably rob your ass, but
people just see what they see, and then you know what I'm saying, they get your vibe, and you easy going because you got a budget. You're not financially stressed because you got a financial plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of goes like with the millionaire savings plan. Like if you work in your system, you work in your plan, you are gonna probably, if it's working for you, which it should be, you're probably most likely gonna be easy going. If you're like me, which is kind of like probably one of the most financially strapped financial gurus or whatever in the probably in history. Um, you're gonna be easy going because you already have things laid out. Now, people that don't have a budget, and I've already done videos on that. They don't have a financial plan. They don't have any savings. They don't have the basic needs met. You know, it's gonna be like Kanye West say, "Gotcha, gotcha." So yeah, damn, that's dropped. So I got an interesting story, man. I don't know if you. It's this chick. You probably, if you all on social media like most people are, probably know this chick that she like real thick, kind of cute in the face, and she drives trucks. She's like a CDL babe, and she was going back and forth to Dubai, and something's going on because she's detained at the moment. Um, I was following her or whatever because yeah, she's a thickums. She got some surgeries though, but she's a thickums, and you can kind of man, she just I don't know, it's just something like you know she remind me of some women, man, that what I'm saying, I used to see somewhere on the website that's banned by the government. That's all I'll say. But uh, yeah, yeah, she got detained, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Dude, some people be acting like they slow and shit. I sometimes I act like that, and it might be because I'm just tired. But when she was kind of going to Dubai, I kind of was thinking that in the back of my head because she was still doing the same shit, like showing her ass, motherfucking twerking and shit on camera, and talking about she's in Dubai and all that shit. And it's like, them motherfuckers don't play that shit over there. I mean, it's kind of like a rogue country type of thing where it's not like Saudi Arabia, but they still it's still an Islamic country, and they don't really play that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking to myself, I was like, this is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, man. I wish her the best of luck, but man, you don't go to other countries, man, and what I'm saying, do shit like you do in your country. Just don't do that. So yeah, this is working pretty good, I can see. So you just hammer it down real hard. bam. You know what I'm saying? If I would have just used a regular staple, like a regular like staple gun, it wouldn't have worked. It would not have even penetrated. So yeah, it's coming along, man. See, sometimes you gotta just you gotta come back tomorrow. And if you're a handyman to do work for other people, you know, you gotta come back. You gotta tell them you gotta come back tomorrow. Shit, I ain't got my tools. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people, if they in a hurry, they might not want to wait. But a lot of times, people are understandable. So I don't really have that much to cover here. The only thing is, because it's kind of a small room, it's just like a big like move project because I had a lot of stuff in here. As far as like I use this as an office primarily. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know. Let me see here. I definitely gotta move stuff around. So I gotta put this here for a second. Move this. So, yeah, I gotta move this computer desk. I gotta move this around. Yeah, so let me go check. I'm gonna check the playback and see how it's playing because I haven't even checked or whatever. But yeah, I mean you gotta be careful when you go to other countries, man. You got different rules, all that. Gotta be careful. So yeah, I bought two new tools today. Got this. It's it's a hammer stapler. That's what it looks like here. And then I got let me show you what I got out of another thing. What I got here. This is so a sander, basically. Drywall sander. So yeah, I guess we could talk about funding. Alonzo didn't give me the cheat sheet for dealing with Aries. I know how to deal with Aries women. I done been with, man. I done had a couple Aries girlfriends, man. Oh man, shoot, I do pretty good with Aries women. Only thing with Aries women, they want you to be monogamous to them. They want you to they want you they want to you to be with them and them only. And if you did something to them, like they gonna unleash a wrath that, I mean, will probably most likely land them in prison for a long time. That's the only thing with them. They they have a wrath that you do not want no parts of. They'll tell you. They're like, yeah, if you do XYZ, probably kill you. Straight up. And it's like, okay, sure. But in the bedroom, I'm pretty good. Only thing that got a Aries woman beat. Actually, I'll say, well, my opinion. This is my opinion on the whole thing, right? With Aries women, they have limits. A lot of Aries women have limits, right? Well, let's just say Virgo women are willing to go beyond those limits. Not necessarily, but you got to get them to get to those limits. Once they get to those limits, pretty much, you're gonna go above and beyond the rest. And I'm not saying that because that's what my sign is. It's just, I know Virgo women because I grew up with one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really, most of the time I say it's like a sister brother relationship, which is kind of weird, kind of awkward, because you're dating somebody that is your sign, and then even like I know about zodiacs and stuff like that. It still don't matter. It's still somebody with your sign, but everybody ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that they got different ways they grew up and shit. Different things that they've done in life. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of stuff. So that plays a role in it. You know what I'm saying? And also, let me use this hand sanitizer because I'm gonna use this opportunity to clean this shit up. Yeah, they got different, you know what I'm saying, life paths and all that stuff. So it's kind of different. But anyway, basically, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to touch the keys too much and nothing like that. Highlight any comments or anything like that. My hands are beyond dirty. And then also, I'm actually doing some work after work. So yeah, they willing to go beyond certain limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, like as far as it, willing to go above and beyond a lot of other people. But the only thing is like I got along better with Aries women because basically they had a little mood swings. They'll eventually get over it. Virgo women, they can kind of hold on to some shit. They'll hold on to some shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's like they'll back away from you, and it kind of like never be the same and shit. Like, but they like to hold on to their men. Virgo women, they like to hold on to their dude. If you got a Virgo chick and she really rock with you, she probably gonna try to rock with you for a minute. Because here's another thing. Virgo women, they don't like to be embarrassed. It's embarrassing to break up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So they if they got a dude, they pretty proud of them for the most part. And you know, they like to they like to brag and stuff like that about their guy. And they like, they like their guy and shit. They, if a pretty decent guy or whatever, they got somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's that's a good thing. And their popularity is a lot better, you know what I'm saying? So they don't like to break up and then, you know what I'm saying, have to explain why they broke up and all of that type of shit. So they'll stick with their dudes, man, for a long time. Yeah, they'll stick through and through. But it's like a gift and a curse. Let's just say you trying to get rid of somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that they don't like to get rid of people. They like to keep people, for a long time. It's gonna be hard to get rid of that person. Like they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to leave. So it's like you almost gotta drag them off of your arms. So it's like, yeah, it's a gift and a curse. But yeah, they tend to keep their dudes, man, for a long time. They'll kiss enough ass, literally, as long as it takes, whatever it takes to keep you by their side, man. They'll do it, but then they'll fuck up again. They'll start probably fucking up again, opening their mouth, saying, whatever the fuck they feel like saying, and all of that. And yes, then you got problems again. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries is crossed. But it's you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much it depends on the person. It's not all concrete. But that's pretty standard. You know what I'm saying? Pretty standard. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you know zodiacs, people will look at you a little different. You know what I'm saying? They will, kind of like if you know zodiacs, you kind of really know it. Women, both men and women respect people that have knowledge, and they can kind of people can feel to a certain extent your intelligence. They can kind of like sense it. It's like this person knows some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart dude. He knows his stuff. People sometimes I used to notice they used to act different around me and shit. Like they'll act like they'll try to act a little bit more bougie around me and shit. And it's like, man, dude, I'm cool. Like you ain't gotta goddamn, act all, brand new around me, man. You cool. Like you ain't gotta necessarily lie to kick it. But yeah, I don't know, like people be acting tripped out when they're around me. Sometimes they be acting like they gotta be a little bit more slightly stuck up or something. I'm like, it's like, dude, I'm not even rich. They be basically what I'm trying to tell you, they be acting like I'm rich. I'm not rich. You know, I mean, I do have a high class mindset, but I'm not rich. Like financially, I mean, you can see that I'm not rich. Well, not really, but you probably could. I'll just say that. I'm not hiding millions of dollars somewhere, you know, putting on an act. So yeah, this is a small room, and you know, trying to move everything accordingly is kind of difficult. It's like a physics problem. But once this is down, I basically gotta repeat the process. I gotta repeat the process. I gotta go get some flooring. I mean, well, actually, I gotta finish these walls. I gotta finish the walls. Then I will put the flooring down. So, yep. So yeah, this is pretty cool though, man. I kind of like doing this too, man. I probably have to say I probably like doing this more than the exercise bike. I like working out and then talking my stuff. Um, um, and I like doing this too. Like this is pretty cool. Like, you know, give me the opportunity to kind of show you, man. Instead of fucking just talking, I can show you what's up instead of talking. So these things have tape on the other side of them, so you don't have to, you know, use any tape much. Like I bought some tape too, and I'm definitely gonna use it, but you don't have to use, like, if you got rolls that have some tape, you basically don't have to utilize all of the tape. You can just use like some. Basically you just want to keep it together, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, pretty much it just has to look good, you know. That's all. It don't have to be perfect. Rule of thumb is Don't make it perfection. If you can get perfection, that's fine, but it just has to look good. A lot of times uniformity is the best. Is the best. So that's pretty much let's see here. Make sure I ain't showing no plumber's crack or nothing. Oh man. Golly. Oh. Whoo, shit. So these normally come in about 100 feet. So pretty much it's about probably give or take one room a row. So you gotta utilize it the best way you can. You could always use this tape here. So I'm using basically some it's a laminate underlayment tape. So it's not laminate flooring is going in here, but definitely throughout the house I probably will most likely either use vinyl or laminate. So yep. But one thing I will say, if you probably, it differs, but if you probably do want a power couple type of dynamic, your best bet probably is like an Aries woman, because Aries women tend to be very good at balancing power. Virgo women, they tend to just kind of want you to follow you, and they also want to follow you, and then also do their own thing, at the same time. Because with Virgo women, a lot of shit is competition. They like to compete, even with other men. With men, they like to even compete with men. So even if they have a husband or a boyfriend, they wanna have their input, because they basically want to feel important. If they don't feel important, they might feel some type of way about it. Put up a little hissy fit, start an argument, That's some crazy shit. Like, some women, they start arguments on purpose. So they can distance themselves from you. And then they can't really tell you that they started the argument. So they just basically just start an argument. Just basically argue. Set up some type of argument and, you know, basically go from there. It's weird. So it's the weirdest shit I've ever fucking witnessed. Somebody just started an argument for no reason. Just so you don't show up to the kid's birthday party and see the other baby daddy. It's weird, man. But that's why you gotta vet, but anyway, all I'll say is, man, get some real estate and goddamn it, have you a place to live and don't even worry about no damn fucking women because you already got a place to live. Basically, if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out, right? Exactly. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. Bye. Matter of fact, I would not even recommend nobody knowing where you live, man. I wouldn't even recommend that shit, man. Unless you already know that this person, because you don't want nobody knowing where you live, man. You know what I'm saying? I live a life like a fucking secret agent. Nobody even fucking know where I am. A few people know where I am. Nobody know where the fuck I am. You know that? Even people that know me, they don't even know where the fuck I am. They have no fucking clue. Oh, and that's how you gotta be it, man. Sometimes that's the best way, man. To ask me, I'm trying to get this shit together. I think that's the best way to be, man. Secret agent, man. Secret agent, man. Yep. Oh. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody knows. Oh. And I pretty much like it like that. Like, I had probably one chick in this house. Wait, yeah, one chick in this house since I had this house. That's it. And this chick right here. And then my daughters, I showed them my house. But other than that, pretty much it, man. I ain't had nobody, man, up in here, man. Only people that pretty much been in here is the people working on this house. Probably scared the shit out of you. that's that. Pretty much it's covered, ready to go. Now I just gotta get some flooring and get gotta get some flooring, and then also I gotta get these walls sanded, and pretty much, yeah, that's it. Just get some flooring. Get the walls sanded, painted. That's it. Done for now. I mean, there's some decorations that I'm thinking about putting in there and stuff, but no, that's pretty much it. I do have to do some minimizing because it's like basically it's quite a bit of like stuff in here. I think I got like too much stuff in here. So I think I need to like minimize some things. So I'm gonna work on that. And then I have this house, because it's so old, I have to bomb this house, and I have to like really do like once everything is done, I have to really thoroughly make sure the floors are spotless, clean. I got a lot of work that needs to be done. And then I got some projects I gotta do. I got some things I gotta work on as well. I mean, you have a house been sitting for so long, it's a lot of work that needs to be done as far as like making sure everything is neat and spotless as possible, so yeah. And then I have to get some high level air filters. I gotta get some not air filters, I gotta get some high level air filtration systems. I gotta get some high level air filtration systems because basically I gotta get some clean air, get some like very expensive air filtration systems. And then I have, like I said, I have a massive cleaning operation. Just like probably have to get my cats out of here, just like really thoroughly get a good thorough sanitization and all kind of stuff. So yeah, but other than that, man, pretty satisfied with today's work. I'm not gonna probably be in this office for a minute, so I got quite a bit of work to do. I gotta do some more drywall mudding. I gotta do some pre-fills. So yeah, it's quite a bit more work to be done, but I mean, otherwise, I'm pretty happy so far with what was done. So if you got any questions, basically I'll do my best to answer them. In Indiana, A lot of people are doing renovation projects. You know, there's a lot of renovation projects going on. Um, it, you know, they working on houses that I've never seen anybody work on. Like I've seen people working on like almost like what amounts to a shack, and they putting house wrap on it, put new siding on roofs, and basically slapping some gutters, windows, doors, and voila, you got a brand new house. You know, um, and it's like, you know, because it's like, man, people trying to make money and they can't really do. You got, I tell people they don't believe me, but if other areas are more expensive, people are going to the areas where that it's not that expensive so they can get opportunity. It's no different than I did. People are doing the same thing. They're working with a lot more funding. They're doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. Like he's basically doing it on a bigger level, like in a faster level as well. Like they're just basically um, fixing these houses up, man. And you know, it's almost what would be amounts to something that most likely somebody else would have bulldozed and tore down, and making it a house for somebody because it's a demand for it. People need housing, and Indiana hasn't really caught up like other areas. So huge demand. Like I said, they'll fix a garage and make it a house. I mean, that's how much they building out here. So, anyways, man, I enjoyed you guys coming out. Shout out to Alonzo, All Star Advisor. Um, Basically, I'll see you again because I got tons of work to do in this house. I mean, I'll be back for sure.